everyone. It's Jennifer from the Outpatient Therapy Department here at Carolina Village. Today I have Tabitha here. She also works in our department. We want to show you all some stretches and exercises that you can do at home, very easily to do at home. We in the Outpatient Therapy Department just want to make sure that you all are staying active during this sedentary time. We hope that you're not seeing any regressing with your balance, with strength, and we hope you're not feeling weak during this time. So these exercises will be good to use. Tabitha has never seen the routine we're getting ready to do, so she's here to sort of demonstrate how easy this is to complete at home. We're going to start. It's going to be a head to toe workout so that you're given a good round exercise routine to do. Very well rounded. Now, first we're going to start. The one thing we talk about in therapy is posture. So we want to get in a chair, we want to sit up nice and tall, back straight as possible, relax your shoulders. Our chin is going to be forward, and we are going to take our ear toward our shoulder. You're going to go till you feel a gentle stretch here in the neck, and you're going to hold that for 15 seconds. Please feel free to pause this video so that you can complete each exercise, as Tabitha and I are only going to do one of each. Other ear to the other shoulder, 15 seconds. And you want to do 3 on each side, 3 to the left and 3 to the right. Now, we're going to go down to our shoulders. It's something else we want to stretch out. Sitting nice and tall, you want to bring your shoulder blades together. So we're going to take our shoulders back, and it almost feels like our shoulder blades are going to try to touch. Holding that for 15 seconds, and then relaxing. A minimum of 3 of these. If you can tolerate more, do more. That's great. It's great stretching. So it opens up the chest, helps with posture, and relax. So before we move further down the body, I want to talk a little bit about our face. We do have muscles in our eyes, and it's important that we work those just as much as we exercise other parts of our body. So what I want you to do is to shut your eyes really, really tightly, and then open them as wide as you can. And we may look silly, but it's a very beneficial exercise. Shut your eyes, squeeze them tight, open them as wide as you can, and you would want to do that about 10 times. Moving down the body, we are going to stretch more in our shoulder blade area. So we are going to bring our arm straight out in front of us and across. And what I want you to remember, do not twist. Try to stay nice and straight. Arm out, across your body. You're going to feel that stretch in the back of your shoulder. If not, bring that hand here and give a little push. That will help to stretch a little more. 15 seconds, 3 times with each arm. Again, please feel free to pause this video so that you can do the exercise fully before moving on to the next. Now, moving down, we're going to talk about our core. That is the one area I think we could all use some exercising, myself included. And that affects our balance and our posture. I'm going to have Tabitha turn sideways here to where she's utilizing the back of her chair. And we're going to use this small ball. If you don't have a ball at home, please feel free to use a throw pillow or even roll up a bath towel. And you're going to place it at the small of your back. That's going to encourage her to sit upright. Now, I'm going to have Tabitha pretend that her belly button is attached to the ball. She wants to bring her belly button back to the ball, tightening her abdominal muscles and counting to 10. and then relaxing. And just make sure that you're not holding your breath. You have to breathe throughout this exercise. So we're going to repeat that 5 to 10 times, depending upon what you feel like you can do. But tighten your core muscles. Bring that belly button back to that ball and relax. Very good. Now, we're going to talk about the lower body, and we're going to do a stretch for your legs. So I'm going to take this ball away from Tabitha and just let her sit. And we are going to have her put her leg, one leg is going to go straight out in front of her with her heel down on the ground. So heel down, toe up. Good. Keeping her back straight, she is going to lean towards those toes, and you're going to feel that stretch all through up your leg, down from the hip all the way down to the back of the knee. 15 seconds, and then sitting upright and relaxing, and you're going to switch to do the other leg. 3 times on each leg. Remember, keeping your back as straight as possible to get maximum benefit. Very good. Now let's think about strengthening those legs. What can we do? We can get seated in a chair, and we want to get our feet flat on the floor, and we want to straighten the leg lifts, up, down. 10 on each leg. This is going to help to strengthen your legs, even the hips, which again is going to help with your stability and balance. So you want to do 10 on each leg. Please feel free to pause the video to complete this exercise. Now, we are also going to talk a little bit about strengthening our arms. Tools that you have at home. Some of you might not have weights lying around, so something you can use that is easily to find is just a can. A can of food from the pantry will work just fine. And it's going to be very light resistance, but that's better than not having resistance at this point. So, we are going to strengthen the top part of our arm. We're going to straighten our arm down, and we are going to bend at the elbow. Do a good bicep curl. And you want to do 10 on each arm. Now the lower part, the forearm and the wrist, all of those things that we need for lifting and gripping. Elbow is bent, so it looks like it's a good L shape. And you're going to take the can and you're going to flip your wrist upward. So up, down. Up and down. This is going to strengthen the wrist and the forearm. And do 10 of those. If you feel like you could do more, you can do 3 sets of 10. And I'm sure after that you'll feel a little bit of fatigue in those arms. And now we want to go down to our hands and fingers. A lot of us might be noticing right now that our grip strength is weakening. So something that you can do when you're in the shower, maybe you have arthritis. So this is a good time to let that warm water hit those joints. Fill a washcloth full of water, let it absorb. Then you're going to take that washcloth and you're just going to wring it as hard as you can. Really squeeze that, let that warm water go over those hands. Fill it up with water again, and then go the opposite direction with that washcloth. Okay, that's a great way to wake up those small muscles and get better grip. Something else, right now we're not all going to the grocery store. So a lot of things are being mailed to us. And a very common mailing material is bubble wrap. And we can use that. We don't have to throw it away. We can use it to our benefit. We're going to take that just as we would the washcloth, and we're going to wring it out. Kind of sounds like a firecracker going off. You'll hear those bubbles pop. But that's another way. That gives you a little bit of resistance, and you're going to get some grip strengthening in those hands. We want you all to know that we are here in therapy. We are still open. I need to slide my chair back a little bit, Tabitha. I think we're cutting off our heads. And please call us if you have any concerns, any questions. We're here for you guys. We miss seeing your faces, and we really hope to see you soon.